Hello and welcome to this. Let's get right into it, shall we? This is Old Man by Helen Sorrells. When he was young, and the roof was parable of rain, when he tripped over people, when no one would listen and there were always a war of some kind going and everything smelled of possible blood, he took all the roads out of town. He ate roots sometimes and begged the beds of women. Spring days, the wind wrapped him in its yellow blanket, and birds sat on his head and sang themselves home. But mostly he fell in the ditches he dug, until he struck, digging deep, his own core. Not knowing what it was, except a sudden thunder shook his brain, he clamped his teeth down hard, tasting worms and having something like iron. He hung on, having nothing else to hang on to, and, hour by day, by month, by year, he survived. To come to this chair and this room, and at last enough sun to see by. Thank you, Helen. Listen, y'all. I had class today. Stand up at UCB. Intro stand up. Not my best performance. Here's what happens, y'all. We bring in a written set. My written set. They do pretty well, pretty consistently. I can write, and the written sets do well, but then they make us do these improv exercises, and I'm so goddamn nervous that I just go up there and look like an idiot, man. I just look like an idiot. So I'm coming right off that. So I'm just thinking, has this ever happened to something like that ever happened to you guys? And what do you do? And I think what we all have to collectively learn is, the power of persistence. When I graduated from high school, my father gave me a note, and I've kept it in my wallet. Now I have it on my wall. Press on. Nothing in the world can take place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful people with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of uneducated. The world is full of educated dialects. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. The beauty of persistence is that it's unstoppable. So I have class next Wednesday, and I'll come in and embarrass myself again. But I won't let the dark clouds win. Because the thing about dark clouds, the sun is still behind it. You just gotta wait for them to pass. What else do I got for you guys tonight? $20 bill. I'm going to flip this into $40, flip that into $80, flip that into $160, flip that $860 into $3,200, flip that to $64,000, flip that to $1,280, flip that to $2,200, flip that to $50,400, flip that to $104,10. Man, I can't count that high, y'all. This isn't math readings. This isn't algebra lessons with Bruce. We're reading poetry. We read a great poem by Helen. I monologued about class. I'll keep you guys updated next Wednesday. I'll let you know how it goes. And if you got anything for the rest of the week that you're nervous about or not feeling, or something that went bad during the beginning first 3 days of the week, just remember to persist. Because the only thing that's true about persistence is that it can't be stopped. Good night, everybody.